a second. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. So, please check the content warning in the description of the video and here in the low part of the stream. Let's see. We're going to play today Noir and Carpet Pumping Late. Oh my god, so beautiful. Hotel Tranquility. And Nicholas. Click to the settings, hover the parts of the screen to find interactive area. The hotel is surrounded by sets of blue flower bushes for decoration. They seem to be carefully maintained. The visuals are so beautiful. I can go out. The same. Like blood. Yeah, art style. Ah, come on. Whoa. It seems that chains which should be in place have been opened up. A ghost! Wow, mate. This is a clue. Just wow, mate. Bob likes to hide some in the walls. That. A few bushes have been cut down. Add a pole at that. No more clues? Oh, what's that? It's going to be a long game. Okay. Here. Now here. Rooms, party, and lobby. Okay, room. 7, 8, and the lip. A vase full of lush blue flowers with a single red petal on the table itself. Close it. 8. Close it. 9. Close it. Ah, come on. Party room. Ooh. Okay. What's a shade doing here? So it was going to be an exclusive kind of party. Well, it has to be get rid of this past. Ah, come on. Well, who could guess it that you care to pay me a visit after all these years? Oh, come here, your ghost apparition. Glad to see you again, little punk. It's been a while since any of these descriptions were given to me. And especially tonight, as all of us took upon a self-proposed title, Call Me Old Bones Bunny. Oh, you know, at least in front of the guests. Sure, Bobby, as long as you throw one of two bones my way. Things around the house had to guess that if anything, a part consisting of coffee connoisseurs would try to visit me. Connoisseurs? During that house of cards in the main room by a glance, the title of entrepreneur would spring to me way sooner than anything as flattering as that. Apologizes for disturbing you, old buns Bobby. One of the guests lost the key to the home and is asking for a replacement. Ah, sorry, Casey. You better think of a little for the night by the point I finish this. Oh, I sure will. Okay, Bones left the room with the person. Groveton's give this is a bit too loud, just a second. Okay. Groveton's give this place a vibe that even the crackling of snobby aristocrats can bring. Battle cause it makes it hard hitting. Okay. Look, my city has a problem with the loud music in the restaurants. It's not working like you think it is. Not more? Not more. No. No. People. Oh, you. Who are you? Oh my, who could have guessed that such an intriguing personality would visit my party? Who are you? Your party? Yes, there, my party. I'm the humble partner of this charming abode. Not as charming as it should to be, of course, but it's our Tonight I will be going by the title Lady Thinking Sense, and this is my friend and her husband. Okay. Miss Doubleton. Oh my gosh. Okay. Miss Double Trouble and Miss Double Trouble. Please don't do it to me. Classy. And how should I address you? Kaze Noir. Is that so? Interesting in coming with something more creative, Mr. Sorry, darling, neither of those. You suit me quite enough. And yes, Noir it is. I really like this tail. They should be bunnies, isn't it? The longer ears. What's the point in trying to reinvent perfection? Well, aren't you a charming one? Oh, seems like more guests have just arrived. We have the. Okay, I already forgot the name of the prince. We have the aristocrats, and then look more normal. Greetings, Mr. Romeo. What in the world are you and your girlfriend doing here? Late acquaintances. Yes, late acquaintances. Okay. I evident them. You did what? I specifically asked you do not pull anything like this. Of course, why should it matter that one of them has purchased one of my best employees? With all respect, Miss Romeo, I choose to leave of my own accord. Maybe someone should have treated the employees with more respect before I start to complain about them. Oh, spare my ears. We'll see how much you listen to all the little violins your workers you play should unmute the problem arise. Who would guess it that you, of all people, would criticize your workers so harshly? And who are you supposed to be? Presley, I believe that night you give yourself special titles, don't we? So let me introduce you to my friends, Miss Crescent Moon and Miss Pumpkin. Oh no. Oh no. Cravat Pumpkin. Is it the dog, isn't it? Pumpkin, really? Yes, it's the dog. Why the dog? I found a nice accessory to look like Jack Arlington. Charming. Thanks. And as far as I myself go, well, you can address me as narrator of the lost. It's not "nhé" like Portuguese. It's inheritor of the lost glory. I think so. Oh, I say that someone has a talent for the drama. You put Miss in Mr. Trouble. Double trouble. An unbelievable degree, with only a couple of minutes at that. Well, guess the two of you might recognize me under my actual name. Miss Crescent Moon, you do them on horse? Oh, the change of the titles. Crescent Moon. Mr. and Mrs. Missus? Okay, Missus. Romeo, let me introduce my sponsor. Amari Blacksword. You got to be kidding me. This is getting interesting. You like to start. You know, I always knew that behind all that talk about workers' rights and spirit, there was not more than hollow egocentrism. But eventually, as such, just to think that you would be so hypocritical as to make a deal with one of the most infamous aristocrats in the last century. It changed. Okay. No. By such rudeness, I might be the black sword, but the so-called one of the most infamous aristocrats in the last century was a title bestowed upon my father. You not only to show your nose here, but also proudly present yourself with all that smugglers is being infuriating. Lady Quintessence, does your event by any chance have an alcoholic behaves? What's the English? Beverage drinks? Let's go drinks in this roster. Bottom shelf in the kitchen. Oh dear. It's always a pleasure to see the disappointment in your regarding the choice of partner, Mr. Romeo. Okay, as you can tell, but I want to... Oh, you too. Let's see you. Now you are alone. Whoa, that was something. Apologize. It's not uncharacteristic for him to have so thoughtful. Quite the opposite. Between him and his wife, he's usually the quiet one. I doubt that. Believe me, I've been acquainted with him for a whole 2 minutes. Not really been enough. Honestly, I didn't expect 8 of the Blackwood family to take upon my party invitation. It's always more of a formality than anything. This is us doing when they talk. It's amazing. I love it. Well, you know what better way to make an impression than come to a party invited yet to everyone's disbelief? Speak of disbelief, I don't believe the two of you go to properly introduce each other, or at least you didn't. Quite unusual to meet someone with such an exquisite relationship towards simple existence. Case Noir, Bond, James Bond. Pleasure down mine. So, Miss Blacksworth, how did... Oh dear, you seem to be mistaken in your supposition. I'm not Miss. Sure? It's still new. I seem to have a strong sense of déjà vu washing over me. Or you might just not have it on you to appreciate the less of your good doing. Or talk or business. Let's talk your home. The owner of this establishment seems to have a quite good taste in literature. Old Bones Bob used to talk about his collection quite a lot back in the day. So, the two of you know each other? You can say yes. Last time the two of you met properly, it didn't everyone is hotter yet. But what would be more than a decade ago? Anyway, I don't believe I've read the one you holding. Moments indefinite. Is that considered a new class? It's an anthological series centered around various old concepts, engraving itself into person's life. Okay. With each story centering on of the concepts building up to an end with where it all culminates in interesting way. I wouldn't call it anything more than middle of the road pulp fiction too. Well, that's quite harsh of you. While yes, I do feel that it's a bit more blind than the author's future works, many of which have yes, Richard, Richard, as beloved of a statue of the sun. To say that my pulp fiction would be described as borderline art house approach to the way it presents and that or concepts. You have a ring. Oh, you have two rings. Okay. Listen. Darling, you are a businesswoman. Just like me. So let me give you some advice. You don't make an impression on others with the uncertainty you have towards something. Either go all in or don't go at all. Continue to think in a secret way and you won't ever have time to blink before you lose to relax. To view something that way you do nothing but add confusion of your own feelings. Not being able to express or explain, instead just switching between binary love or hate. And you don't like binary. I will have to side with your charming ghostly apparition here. You are definitely lacking in nuance, my darling. Oh, spare me the headache. So what do you do, two of you, for a living? I am I am a private detective of sorts. Private detective? You mean like murders? Whoa. Just in case, okay? Sometimes, most often, I prefer to take on the more peculiar mysteries, akin to thieves. Not a fan of death? Is anyone? There is already so much excitement found among the living. In comparison, murder case felt much more like an obligation to uncover the truth. What about you? I'm a real estate owner. Business, mostly restaurants, shops, entertainment establishments, hotels. Is this how you got to know double trouble? Indeed, I've gotten in contact with them to build a building in an opportune location. I had reasons to believe it would not make its return for them before they put it on sale for the public affair. After some negotiations, we settled on a price as well as business agreements. In exchange for a good price on the building in question, I would have coffee shops of the chain in all of my hotels. They don't have to worry about the location. I don't have to worry about everything one needs for a good coffee shop. And what do you do for a living? In narrator of the lost glory. I spend most of my life trying to help victims of my father's legacy. Some of those I've helped ended up engaged in different sorts of business with me, like Miss Crescent Moon's establishment. Besides assisting with financing it, help with connections to surplus, repair work, and so on. Well, are you aren't you a cherublet one? Greatest shark. What's it with this song guitar? Can't say for sure about why, but this always feels artificial. Is that just business talk in general? I guess you have a point. Serviceman, get me some of those delicious pastries. Yes, it's strange. Okay, he's working. Okay, but he looks more dead at everyone. I will be too, to be fair. If anyone's looking for me, I'll be at the terrace. Okay, the men have the father was shark at the terrace. I can talk with you. No, it's you. Whoa, that was something. You must be quite vengeful to push that crazy button so much. Sorry that you had to see that as your first impression of this. Me and the Romeos have never seen eye to eye. First, he tried to make coffee. He tried to brew a cafe I've opened up to Noir again. Then opened a competition competing on the same street only for it to go on the, and that's not even the end of it. I believe tonight the two of them go by the title of Double Trouble. Sounds about right. Come on, Jules. I know this is more of a business trip than anything, but it does mean we shouldn't try to have a good time. Sorry, I guess we didn't get interested, did we? Okay, really. If you ever has to go in a business party, you're still working. It's sad. It's exhausting. And your boss is going to try to say he's your friend. Oh, it's so bad. Well, I introduced myself. You were just late. Oh, sorry. It's a good thing. Things would be much less interesting if everything would align just right, according to the plan. Not unpredictability. Okay. I'm not sure about that. Because since he's a murder mystery, the game, would be a bit stressful if there is a clue that is never going to show up. Okay, let's go. Name is Casey. Please, Noir. I like the relationship. So, why did you two of you show up here? Besides infuriating Double Trouble that is. You don't make an impression of a snob aristocrat. Wait to play the role of only, but the two of you decided that we would try to just relax and spend some quality couples time together this time. Oh, they are a couple. Oh my gosh. I still think the Pumpkin, the Craven Pumpkin is going to be him, so oh my gosh. Please don't. Right. Wanna try my special coffee whistle? How could I refuse such an offer? With words and I feel your pain. Okay. It's always an option, but I'm glad you decided to consider it. Oh, this is something. Never makes me go full wine test their level of pretensions to properly describe a whole night. It's okay. Okay, don't do that. People drinking coffee or wine is saying it's layers of wood and I don't know what leads to more. There is layers of wood, the toast, the oh my gosh. Thanks. This party is the first opportunity I've gotten to present it to someone other than my friends. At my previous workplace, I was responsible for general barista stuff. Never really given much opportunity to try new stuff. So get to actually do something nice a day-to-day basis will be a different kind of experience, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, poor girl. It just wouldn't be right not to help my own partner. And she's okay, sorry. Okay. And she struggles with her job. Dissatisfaction, especially with when you're having the means to. Needless to say, I'm really thankful for that. So what's the story behind Inheritor of the Lost Girl? They already get too many headaches to the unpleasant history of the family. That kind of story. His father was the reason for the current unionization and labor laws to have been made in the first place. Oh my gosh! The man was a demon. A lot of really exploitative practice. Yeah. All the laws are rotten blood. We are talking paying company credits that can be exchanged only in other company business modes of evil. So, a while back it led to a huge unionization efforts spring quite a few industries. The government sped up, leading to an lawsuit here where huge amounts of workers actually got properly repaid for the work they done. The bailout was so large that it made up a huge chunk of Blackwood's fortune, hindering him unable to sustain his huge set of commercial electronics. With a bunch of repaid workers doing both the business for which they worked for, with the money, one of the works being Mr. Double Trouble father. So that's what it's all about. The legacy of some passed away aristocrats is still haunting the life of this operator. Pretty much. He likes of him have no right to feel that way, considering that Master Romero was reading Romero himself has been coming down the same path of that ruthless business. The fight allowed for Double Trouble's family to start his own business. So what led you to cross paths with two friends? My father fell into a gray area where his work fell in the lowest repayment rank despite his 12 years experience due to constantly being sent from one place to another as was managing a bunch of them. Oh, it's so sad. I know someone every year this person was let go for 1-2 months and it was going back to the same job, the same place every week, because Brazilian law, it was what we say terceirizado. They kind of don't have the same protections of the real people employed under the contract. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. Then, as I was stumbling my way through the bureaucracy when it opened up a cafe, I was contacted by the inheritor of the lost one. They weren't a good relationship with the father, and they were trying their best, helping those affected by them, myself included. Ever since then, they've been my sponsor. Greetings, ladies and creatures on the internet. How's your evening going? A friend today, old bones movie. If you need anything, ask Bill. Oh, sorry, today he goes by simply by the title of serviceman. Please don't. It's always pleasure seeing your wrinkly face, Bobby. Oh, spare me the compliments. My glory days are behind me. Spending the rest of the in this lovely place is as much as I could have hoped for. Well, aren't you an optimist, Mr. Old Bones, Bobby? Oh, the face, the ears are so cute. I'm old, and have to play my role as nicely as can, and so should you. Oh, living up. Relax and enjoy what we have to offer. I couldn't help but notice that your last visit was a bit of a letdown of it. It's to be blunt. So I hope you do a better job at revealing some of that stressing up at you now. Oh really? Shouldn't worry that much, Bobby. You'll do fine. Oh, so I've been here before? Yes, we have, for Pumpkin. That was her first time here, but not for me. Back when I was a kid, me and my parents used to visit this place. At the time I was quite boring, not gonna lie. Who would have guessed that quiet hotel where one gets to escape from the pressure of their life can't be that good of a place for an hyperactive child? We stopped coming here for a while after I sprained my ankle while playing in the yard, only coming back a few years after when I became an enlisting. For whom the tranquility of such a place was the heart of fresh air. So, despite how long of a break between visits I had, I still would see the same old serviceman every till his day. Wait, seriously? I must have been, what, at least 15 years old? Somewhere around that mark, yes. Good B has been here so long that the hotel changed hands 3 times by now. No wonder he looks so tired all the time. Please don't beat him. Okay. Checking the lens of Beavers. places. So what do you think of it all? Halloween, I mean. Why does it sound like you expect me not to be familiar with it? Oh, my apologies. I'm not particularly informed about the inner works of myths such as yours. Hoping tonight your existence was no more than rumors to me. Of course it was. It is unlikely for a person to meet more than one shade in their lifespan. Also, let me. All I know is that it's very rare for the lives of two shades to intersect, even when it comes to women. Is the part about what happens to one's past after they become shades too? Judging from my experience, I would say so. I can't remember anything before it, and no one can remember me. Not have any physical evidence of me ever existing before then. And how do you know you ever had a past? It's the emptiness. What? While it's gone, there are still traces of something existing in place. An empty line from existing quality, where a person interacts with someone we can't see. A person's own house indicating that they weren't live there alone. Is it too much? No, really, it's just unpleasant. It's hard not to wonder what my life was like before all this, but the world keeps moving until one end. I can't spend that much time on empty reminiscent windows I care about slowly die with each second I do so. Well, are you theatrical? Where you want to talk? What is that? Is a cape? Oh well then, why don't you want to spend a little bit of my slowly passing days with a dance? Getting straight to the point. Oh, believe me, there is nothing straight about it. Oh my gosh. They're dancing. Oh, pumpkin. Oh hey, if I'm looking for old bones of Bobby, they left while you were dancing with my friends. Well, it has been a while since we've met seen each other. I am at fault for not reminding him about my lack of tact. Sorry if I'm being some what noise, but did the two of you used to be a thing? Something of that kind, yes. It's hard for me to impart anything with a definition unless it has a certain shade of ambivalence to it. Good things shouldn't be bound by preconceived notions. Quite an idealist way to look at things, don't you think so? Darling, I've been alive for so long that is stopped keeping track of my own age. Pragmatism for me isn't afterthought. Is that so? I wonder what kind of life leads someone to perpetuate. As I do, my dear, as I do. I think I simply loved life too much to entertain the idea of that. Must have been unlook life too hard. But it must. Sorry, it's just I don't think an immortal will have an easy time understanding it. Well, what's the most attainable thing right now that would make your life even a little bit better? Eh, have my girlfriends to myself? I think I can help you with that. But no, it's a professional event. We can all this way to make impressions. Have a good time is necessary. I recommend for that. You mortals are always making up reasons to be disaster it. Aren't you? You know, for someone who lived so long, I thought you would have learned the value of patience. Well, and with coffee as good as the one you make, I'm enjoying I'll take my time. I take it as compliment. But of course, who else would want to interpret it? I think I will have to say goodbye for you. Julie seems to be busy, so I might as well take my leave and rest in my room. Huh? Well, aren't you a charmer? What's that, old man? Jealous? I'm ready for dance whenever you are. Ah, shush. Stuff like that is better left for the young and hot-blooded. Not so long ago, you were just like that. Why should something as insignificant as the passage of the time change that? It's still the same old muse fell for all those years ago. I really did miss you, you know? Yeah, you were just so busy back during our last meeting. I didn't want to distract you from the more important things in your life. Sooner or later, you have to start considering that maybe you are only those important things in the other person's life. As lovely as it should be, and just guess, I'm not sure if I can just stay and watch someone's life pass right before my own. Yeah. Maybe the difference won't be as noticeable if I it didn't take you years to visit me. I'm sorry, Bobby. I truly am. You know, it's just not how I do things. It's quite hard to change the way I am. Yet you are looking after me after I bought this auto from late quintessence 10 years ago, weren't you? So you noticed that? I hoped that you would talk to me, but you just watch it in silence. Why? I'm sorry for making it wait for me. I thought if I was out of the picture for long enough, you would find someone else to spend the rest of your days with. Cassie, it's not just about a passing flirt very and there. I couldn't care less about being in such a formal relationship. What I was missing was the friend, and I had it in you. And you can justify it whatever you want, be it related to the nature of your immortal existence as shade or more personal stuff, but facts are facts. You left me because you are scared of getting too close to someone. Maybe you are right. I am. Oh my gosh. This is Backpacking's party. It fell to the 10th. Julia? Julia? Do you hear me? Don't look there. Not right now. Robert, is there any tea? Open corner shelf is getting to his bed. Come here, sweetie. How kind. Should we call the police? There's a phone at the other side of the... Oh my gosh, they're so loud. Please just call the cops already. Yes, we discovered the body of one of my guests. Fell to the tent with that blade in her back and very aware of the Mondays. What? How many guests were at the party? Few dozen, I would gather. Yes, most of them have already left. What do you mean you won't send anyone to the morning? Hello? Hello? That should I have expected, honestly. Why did a night as beautiful as this had to be stained by something as awful as murder? Bobby, where is everyone? David scattered, trying to distract themselves from what they just saw. Did you call the cops? Yeah, but they won't do anything until the morning. So what do you think about our thing? Can't say for sure right now. Better search the hotel. For any clues there might still be, then regroup. Have everyone on the same page. Makes sense. I'll stay here, making sure no one disturbs the body. If someone comes back, I'll say that we should all regroup in an hour from now. Dito. Louis. Wait. Okay. Let's see the. This is the clues? That's Ron's number 7 when the whistle was wrong. That's the window of number 8. I believe that our victim was the one who stayed there. That's the window of room number 9. Tonight leads quintessence is staying there. As I was pushed off the window, I think it's the window of room number 8, but with the tint with the... No, I read... Okay. Oh, really? Ah, no, it's the key. It's number 8. Okay. There is a carving knife stuck in the pumpkin's back. I swear there seems to have observed most of the blows. the blues, the music is a hint. Any progress? Still where to finish looking for you everywhere. Well, in that case, here, take my key to the rope car's control plane. What for? It has a built-in logbook of sorts. Maybe it will help us narrow down what exactly happened here. Speak of which, do you have any ideas about the alibis of those who are still present in this hotel? From what it seems, for the moment when Pumpkin departed this run and until we found the body, everyone has left and come back. Have enough time so that none of the still present guests can confirm seeing them. Outside of double trouble, that is, but you know who it's with those who are that closing instincts like that. This one, so we know testimonies out of the attendants who already left. We won't be able to rely on alibis before the cops will get around of it themselves. Seems to be the case. All booked by SS, accompanied by a custom bookmark that ends with a single book letter. Alan K. Romeo's better measures. I want midnight in Rome to stay for my homes as I step away from any shadow I see. Oh, what's you wondering, shadow? What brings you here? About on the floor above us? Of course, gotta say, not something I expecting to see tonight. Be it Halloween's Eve or not. Can't a girl just organize a party without having to deal with its unforeseen aftermath? Now I have so much paperwork to go through, it's going to be a miserable evening of two. I will save my lower and find a loophole, but I won't have to deal with all of that. Whoa! Such display of compassion. You don't ever wanna pretend like you care for what's happening? What for? You are shade. I don't really need to impress you. Your words don't really matter in the eye of the law. If anything, you being around makes it all so much easier for them to just pin the whole thing on you. So what? You are just getting wasted until then? With possibly a murder still under the house of the hotel? Darling, there are somewhere around 40 people visiting this party. What are the chances that the murderer is both still around? Which want to kill more on me specifically? Well, they're not zero. Okay, I admit, I like that kind of thinking, but still, right now, this bottle is worth the risk. Just leave me be. There's something under the table. Yours? Inside that piece of wrapped cloth, it's a bag stack of cash, a ring, and double necklace. If the pearls are off, it's not a real color of beer. Party runs. We wanted to check on Pumpkin's room, but the door is closed. Sorry if I'm being impolite, but considering that you were in the relationship with Pumpkin, shouldn't you have a key to it, Miss Crescent Moon? Well, no. Pumpkin asked me to stay in separate rooms this trip. Neither of you had the other's key. She used it to get in a mood where she wanted to stay alone for a while. So it wasn't you? No, you knew zero. No, I wish I wasn't so respectful of her boundaries. No. It's better not to interfere with the evidence without reason. Can you ask Bobby for a copy of the key to Pumpkin's run? What for? I can just open it from the other side. You can? Locks aren't exactly a thing for me. The room's pretty empty. A painting and some luggage resting on top of the tower. On the side is a box of a wedding ring. Miss Crescent Moon? Did you know the two of you were engaged? Neither did I. There is no ring inside. Can you leave me alone for some time, please? Sure, I'll be waiting outside. Gosh, this is so beautiful. The fool who said that don't tell the secrets must not have understood the concept of material things and left behind. I also that the phrase was referring to the likes of me. You know, kinda how the things one says do not always reach the ear of others. They tended way. The test gets lost. Well, in this case, maybe some things should have stayed. Sorry. A secret, at least for a bit longer. Julius finds out about Bethany's intentions right after that. What was conspired hits too open of a bond. They could have had a wonderful life. I was rooting for them. How long have they been together? A few years by now. I would say introduced them to each other myself. You know both of them before they have gotten to know each other. Crescent Moon and I, well, I guess you already kinda know the story. But me and Pumpkin were friends for a while, even before then. He was the kind of introverted person who would get adopted into a friend group, making more personal on connections with the limit. So it wasn't much of a surprise when she and Crescent Moon got together. Especially considering that while Crescent Moon is a more sociable one, she still had her own struggles connected to others. Being responsible for an entire business where she herself was felt the hardest to start and maintain it. Pumpkin was kind of an emotional core for her. Now that she's gone, I just hope that she won't do anything harsh. Okay. The door is light open. Or the parents again. Wait, what happened? It's still at the coffee cup. Here, there's a note hiding in the secret compartment. Homero, meet me at 11 p.m. in the house. Pumpkin. Oh, pumpkin. Half plates beyond the window are shaken out of place. Some blood concealed. Warm puddles. Who did you get in your home? Don't hide in the shadows if you have no wish to be into the fun. So, what you doing? What does it look like we're doing? We're trying to unwind. Then, by all means, continue. I'm just looking for clues. You know what? Whatever. Go ahead. How come you're not talking with each other? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's cause we are not alone and do not trust those who just barge into your room without an invitation when a murder happened. So, would you prefer me to spy on you without being noticed? Just get you. Just get out already. I have enough of a headache already. Looks like this window lock is broken and cannot be opened. Strange people. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. You insist. What? The pumpkin. I also miss. last group of guests left while Pumpkin was last seen alive. Is it? Leave me be. Helen Key is the same age. Who is Helen Key? Who is Helen? You are Helen? Who is Helen? The two of them won't allow me to read it while they are here. Really art found almost any hotel isn't true. I am missing. What I am missing? Some of the cup has been spilled on the wall. The paint does seem to be damaged. I'm missing. The lock is in perfect shape. Missing. Okay. Oh, I found it. Quite a rich place to race at, don't you think? Oh, it's you. What brings you here? Everyone scattered so fast that we didn't have time to say that the meeting regarding that happened. You'll be heading there less than an hour from now. You are lying. Liar. Yes, neither I Oh, Nordegas have found a body with a knife in his back, the most sheriff of sight. And that's why you are here, Sukin? With all due respect, I know you you are a special guy, but I'm not paid enough to deal with what likes of you. Have some respect for the feelings of the still living. Okay, maybe not the most tactful choice of words. I apologize. Ah, whatever. Must be nice to have a little to not care in the words. Eh, well, it's hardly that simple. Oh, really? You have no need to. A roof over your head, as at any moment you can go basically to any place known to you and take your rest there, regardless of the wishes of those around you. Because, what luck! No one can do anything against you unless you are willing for it to happen. Only will think that immortality would make it harder to connect to those around you. But what do you know? Everyone's just so enamored with you that you have no promise to discard it. Even those who been waiting to see you nearly 15 years. You are oversimplifying it, buddy. Oh, really? Because that's how it looks to me. A life like yours is something I can't even dream of, let alone achieve. Yet, the likes of you just waste it on these games of cat and mouse. Back in the day, I had so many hopes for the future, and just a blink away, all I have now to show for it is a steady job. That is just as comfortable enough as not to fight to quit, yet at dead ends of the hopes of being able to make enough to change anything. Today, I see a girl half of my age and yet with so many more opportunities and the potential lying in the terrace with a knife on the headbed. What am I supposed to take away from it? Honestly, I don't think anything will ever change. I've been stuck in this hotel for the past 20 years of my life and will be stuck until I draw my final breath. Why are you saying all this to me? It's calling me out down. Please, please just leave me alone for now. I see you in all the main party room in an hour or so. Let me soak some more as you put it. Okay. Me don't taste. Wait. That. Oh. Okay. Just leave me be. Nice. Oh. Is missing something. Let me see the close. I need to do all the thing. Coffee. Let's see here. It seems like I need to give a painting in Lady Quintessence room, but I did. What else I need to do? What? What I did? O que eu fiz? Yes. Yes. My bad. That's it. What should I do? So confused. Oh, okay. What? One piece of paper. Besides the two circles behind the paintings, it looks like this room has a twin test. It is 3 meters away from the ground. Not a problem for me, but the others. This is one way to. And another entry point the wall. as 3 meters away from the ground, but to the elevator intricate cage-like design, it's easily possible to move here. I think I have everything I need to know. Better check. Someone needs to jump really hard. Or takes the double, or you can see is Helen. I think I've heard that starting at dead bodies for too long isn't healthy. It isn't how I hope it for this night to conspire. No kidding. You know, whenever it would read all the detective stories that sit in my collection, I'd imagine how exactly it would be to unravel a mystery plane outright. But how that it's sharpening, I just want it out to end. A girl is dead. Put it on my book, and I was none the wiser. It will be alright, Bobby. I'm here for you. Huh. And how long will that last? Back when I first saw you appear at the grand opening of this hotel, I hoped that one evening, while I was indulging in reading my collection, you would come out of the shadows, sit beside me, saying nothing, and we would just drink tea. Needless to say, my book collection grew quite moderately since then, old friends. But these deluxe editions, additional matters, having signatures by authors. That is strange. I don't remember ever meeting SS Happy. Should have had crimson uncles singing at the stage. That one is much more violent. Yes, my old mind used to isn't the same as it used to be. Or it seems like most of you are already here. Bethany. So, what should we do? We analyze, we discuss, and we move over with. But Bill, the serviceman still hasn't come back. That's odd. I have told him to be here now. I better go to look for him. Is that matter we all should discuss? Listen, we didn't come to hang out around the death, but of my past co-worker to wait every morning for someone on board. It's not like all of us are paying attention to this thing, how the late Miss Hypocrisy can't even put two words together. Don't dare even speak about me. If there is angels in the world, you should have been the one with the knife in your back, not her. You. Ari, that's enough. Now's not the time for lightness. Let's the grief. Everyone calm down. We can outline the basic of what transpired here before the serviceman shows up. Very well, what we don't know. Miss Bethany, who tonight was gone by the little pumpkin, felt on the roof of the tent with a knife in her back. Considering that the room was right above it, someone must have stabbed her while while her room was opened. Through her body in the slight sloped roof in her room's window to hide it, and then it slowly slid down. Found to the tent with her killer by now, most likely leaving the party before any of us were able to discover it. Based on that first glance, we are my dangerous assumption of the killer no longer being in this very building. It seemed possibility and logic. All the guests who didn't plan to stay in the hotel night left around 8 p.m. We last saw Pumpkin leaving his room at what? 8:30? The same thing for someone to do is to murder Pumpkin soon after he left his room. Hide her body so that it would take longer to discover it, and then just leave while no panic was being right here but the logs. The trouble is wrong in her assumption of the killer leaving the party after killing Pumpkin at some point after 8:30. How can prove it? Very mistaken. The last rope was left in this hotel while Pumpkin was still seen alive, which means the murderer is one of us. And that's not our only assumption. You see, Pumpkin wasn't killed in her home. He was killed in Latte's quintessence. What? Miss Lady, you were silent for a while now. Why is that? I don't know what you are talking about. I haven't visited my room since before we discovered the body. Well, should we then like you what its current state? The first thing is indirect to us is a hole in the tent being located right below the window, which has been left wide open. The roof on the side window has out-of-place tattoos, the shape of a body, as well as blood forming pools around them. The door in your room was left open, and near the corner, between the painting and the window, there is lit coffee. Wait, you say that the door to my room was opened? But shouldn't that raise light suspicion towards me? Just because she was murdered in the room doesn't mean I was the one who did it. Oh, sorry, no. Didn't even have a key in my room until Bob gave me a copy. You didn't have your key? I lost it at some point before the book of the party started, and informed serviceman to ask Bobby for a copy, which I have only now. Can you confirm it, Bobby? That I can. Every number one has 2 keys. One given to the guest, the other stays with me unless the first is lost. And what about room service? I give my keys to serviceman and he gives them back to me after that. So what you're saying is that serviceman has his reasons not to be here right now? Only because then possibly having a key to Late's quintessence room isn't much evidence. If he was here, it would be easy to dismiss unless we can prove him having one. Sorry, there must be more than that. You are right. In fact, anyone could have found the key in question. No, I believe there is another reason for him not being around. Why servicemen might want to about everyone? That, yeah, he tried to. But that's mine! My ring! I'm not talking about the ring. I mean, the pearl necklace. All that was left of it. And besides those two, we have a large wad of cash. An idea who it may belong to? Interesting. A piece of cloth with all its contents have been hidden under a table in the basement, with a few periods being scattered along the way. Think he decided to hide, or run because he discovered this tumbling on his stash? Quite possible. I can't believe it, but I think that we would stay for the guests. And if the cash has been stolen from the previous guests, he must have been stealing small stuff from our guests for a long time. Bonuka Stalin wedding brings small stuff. Yes. So what does this mean? The investment from late quintessence got monkey used it to make his way into the stew. Pumpkin must have been come past the open door, found him on the head, confronted him, and servicemen attacked the hair or out. Having cleaned hair, he dropped the boat out of the window into the roof, and from there it slowly slid until far into the depths. Not quite. We still have a number of loose ends that don't fit on the table. Like that where the murder weapon is question coming from. What's that supposed to mean? I apologize. Give me a second to catch my breath. The murder weapon is a regular carving knife. There is one in nearly every pumpkin here. They must have just took the nearest one when they confronted pumpkin. That's the thing. Each set of pumpkins in the hotel has knives in them. As far as I not said, none were missing any. So what does that mean? The blade must have been prepared in advance. This murder wasn't an accident, it must have been intentional. Bobby, outside the carving knives, in the pumpkins, all over the hotel, where are the spare ones around? There, where we have them stored in the basement. Why are we even questioning it anymore? Everything points to the serviceman. Oh, shut up. There is one more thing, the secret room. Secret room? A room that needs to be struck with. Yes. You see, there is more to the place of murder than meets the eye. Pumpkins and late quintessence rooms are connected. They connect, yes. On the how, it looks like two of them are separated with an elevator, but in actuality there is an empty space between it and the walls. 2 points entry in a roof pathway connecting it to the elevator. 2 exits, one to the same paint in late quintessence room, another to the paint in pumpkin's room. An entrance to the roof pathway. It seems that once the elevators on the 3rd floor, one can climb its cage-like walls up to the attic-esque place where they can jump in the secret room. That's interesting, wow, but what does have to do with murder? There is no reason to suspect that the pumpkin or serviceman knew about it. Actually, there is not only a reason, but evidence to prove it. Oh my gosh, was really the fiancé. But proves that Pumpkin was worried about the secret room. The chain? No. Okay, sorry. The coffee? No. The coffee? Coffee stands on the wall frame behind the picture in the late quintessence one, and we can be sure that the coffee has been spilled by Pumpkin herself, as she has the same stains on her sweater. So Pumpkin discovered the secret room and captured servicemen in the process of stealing Lady Quintessence's vernacular, leading him to kill her. Was the knife in that case an extra measure because he would get caught in the act? There's one more thing. The painting in Pumpkin's room can be opened only from inside the secret room itself. So if she came into Lady Quintessence's room to eat, would it have to be opened in advance? What does that mean? It's possible that servicemen used the secret room to enter Pumpkin's room and stole her ring, which had catching him in the act. He ran and persuaded him to be confronted in Lady Quintessence's room, where she stabbed her with a knife he must have had on him. In the evening, some things just don't add up. They just find the stupid serviceman harder than was time on your theories. We already had a reason to suspect him when he didn't show up to this meeting. With that, you said you'd be harder than Danny. A child? I. No. No. Can you see it? It just touched her, and now it will take me away. It's... What's going on? Both of them are still breathing, even if faintly. No fever either. You get them some cold water. It's better for them to rest from the time being. We have some medical tea in your room. Don't know if you will have, but it's better than try to not. There isn't much I can do, and we still need to look for servicemen. At worst, he's somewhere in the forest by now, but it's more probable that he stole one of your cars to get far as possible. I'll just catch him and the closet's intersection of the case. Firstly, let's check if he even left his hotel with the rope car departure record. You are coming with me? Me and Crescent Moon? Yes. You're able to find him faster if Mario feels luck for him. But it will be less awkward to look for the killer of my friend Tant hanging around here. You aren't against that, right? You'll have an opportunity to catch in the meantime. I'm sure the likes of him can be allowed to run away from what they did. Next reading. Did he leave the hotel? Strangely, no. No. Wherever he is, he's still here. Should we look around for him? Yes, but the two of you better not slip up. If your suspicions are correct, we have a murderer on your hands. Who knows what he can do if caught on. Fellas, I think there is something in the bush. It wasn't there last time I was investigating. It's blood carving knife. What's it doing here? Did someone try to dispose it since the last time we were seeing it? Let's be that it's close to the killer's identity. Whichever it is, we need to check on Pumpkin's body. Who are they? Conscious. Did you find anything? The basement is still somewhere in this hotel. Hope car hasn't departed since last checked. Oh, there's also the matter of this. Is that, let's see. It's a different knife after all. What does this mean? We better find servicemen as soon as possible. In this case, me and Crescent Moon will check the first floor, where you take care of second and third. A cup of coffee of Miss Ruben was like the flowers. The last meeting, Ellen proposed to buy out one of the interactive barista establishments in one of the airport. The bookmark, a few newspaper articles about Baxter. What has become the tyranny Baxter family sells off? Some attempts to repay the sins of the father. Is there any future for the Baxwords? This is both full of business. It's closed, not that I care. Okay. Yeah. This is serviceman. He stood slit and his arms are visibly cut on it. Pocket is in his pocket is a Kate Lady quintessential. No, poor boy, poor man. No, could I? A few brushes have been cut down. Right now, poor serviceman. There's something here. Is the pumpkin? Wait, is that a broken vase that was there when the investigate the home? No, I still having to see something. Want to take another look at the paint of the terrace. Something else? We see the rooms. Oh. Behind the room. Behind. Look behind it. Oh, I need to go here. That's the meat. Oh, I had to dangerous enough. I think so. I think I have everything I need for. I in the ritual of the lost glory and Miss Crescent Moon back. We're here. It's Romero. Lady Committee says, "Are you alright?" Far from it, but at last we're not past. Robert made the two of them drink cold water with lemon and they start feeling that better. Not ever call me that again. Did you three feel Bill? Unfortunately, I did. I bet you eyes if you're skittish. No, it can't be Bill. I just say I don't think he killed himself. Where did you find him? That's the interesting part. It was in the secretary room. What? Yes, the same secretary room I've told you all about it. Needless to say, he wasn't there last time I checked it. To them, he was killed between the point in time you last checked the second one and when you found him. That's a quite small window, isn't it? I come to the meeting about 20 minutes earlier, and then we waited and after 10 minutes for everyone outside of the servicemen to come around. So there is about a half hour window between when I've last been to the room and when I found his body. That's Thompson. A lot of us had an opportunity to do it. Except Bobby, that is. He was with me shortly after being to the second room. On top of that, you can serve it as crescent moon's alibi and vice versa. Some goes for the double top loving moon in the quintessence. You, with you, why are you even here? For all the terrorism you have done, you never gave us an opportunity to consider you as a killer. What purpose would I have to kill? No authority can catch me. Thought this charity wouldn't propose to me. Even if it wasn't yourself, something must have come looking after you. You go, goats. Most of these nights, I've been seeing something, things I couldn't explain. But what proposes that to do? My own mind when there is a red and creature unbound to my balance of reality already bound. Is it so out of there to promise that the baggage has come hunting down to surround them? And you accuse me of wild theories? You are so certain that it's not just in your mind that you close your eyes to hard facts. What facts are you talking about? A binger of that? You pace out before seeing some sort of creature sing to us, showing the same hints of sympathy of Miss Homer over there. But Miss Homer, please answer, have you seen a creature of any kind? No, when I passed out, no. Voila. But I saw something when I was back of my room. Excuse me? I saw things I prefer do not talk about. Things that couldn't have been real. I wouldn't have shared it had it not happened to only me, writing it off as stress-induced reasons. But now I'm not so sure, and it would be only fair to share that I've seen some things as well. Nothing as big as what my wife shared with me, but it's still worrisome. What is the case of anyone else? If we can't smell visual hallucinations, then somewhat, I guess. Yes, sure. Who believe that the key what has happened to you lies with is the flower? A book? No, the flower. Bobby, can you summarize the story of this book and specifically about the flower in it? Oh, so you figured it out? Yes, the flower in the book causes numerous hallucinations to the characters. In the book, it uses the fictional name of Silence Nevermore, but its characters are quite similar to an existing flower. Nightmare Elysium, a flower that grows around the desert. What's that supposed to mean? You are grown hallucinations. I have to stress that is not the main use of the flower. Normally, it's used as a faint muscular relaxant, with its scent in particular causing a sense of tranquility. It is legal and widely used by a lot of resorts, given that they have a license for it, which I do, didn't you? This is why you knew that what to do when Lady Quintessence and Miss Roman collapsed, isn't? That's right, and I didn't say anything about it because, to put it bluntly, I don't want to get sued. I fear that the flowers were consumed accidentally, as you see. Usually, as precautions, we would have other kinds of flowers inside the hotel itself. But the bunch we ordered for tonight have been delayed, so I had to task servicemen to cut a bush from the back of the hotel. Moreover, saying that nearly everyone has some sort of tonight, I have reasons to believe that what happened with Miss Romero and Lady Quintessence was an accident. What's that supposed to mean? On its own, the flowers is harmless, but if mixed with coffee brew, it can cause mild or severe hallucinations. Combined with a sense of weakness, depending on the way it's prepared, would having felt wake even to have seen some of myself. Depends whether the petrol are just a depth of the coffee itself or if it was grinded for a hand. And just as you say, there was a taste of grinded nightshade Elysian stuck to the bottom of the cup that Miss Homer spilled. So what? Someone's poison was on purpose? Well, poison is a strong word, plain or hard. In your case, someone has tried to incapacitate you. Someone poisonous. I believe that I know who it you do? Oh yes, I believe that on Black Sword hasn't been fully truthful with us tonight. Is that so? You see, I believe that it's like the earlier that looks like whatever I choose is going to be the same. That's fine. No? Okay. The person standing in front of you isn't actually Blacksword. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, what man do you think so? I've found something that puts your identity in question. Books? Ah yeah, that's my notebook. You see, this notebook had an interesting paper article in it. Some attempts to repay the sins of the father. It's not a son. But then I remembered a little slip of the tongue from Crescent Moon as we were talking about you. Or rather to say, when we have talked about Blacksword. Something along the lines of, well, his father was the reason for the current unionization and labor laws to ever be made in the first place. His father, not the father. She was talking about the real Blacksword, not you. I'm sorry for that. I thought they didn't notice it. I love this right. I love it. That's alright. Are they more dramatic of an face? Well, bravo, you are right. I'm not Miss Blacksword. Then who in the world are you? And how did you know that I've invented name? Well, I do know Blacksword. You see, I'm now. One moment, please. Can I guess? Guess? I think you have enough to go off. As to know my true identity? I think I do. Okay. The book. Because the book wasn't from his friends. The book. You are S.S. Depiction, author of this book. Whoa, aren't you a perspective one? You got to be kidding me. Seriously? Really? Gotta say, I love your Crimson Antlers. A masterclass of slow burn terror. It's always so nice to hear compliments about that one, considering, oh, really? It's mentioned on its own, but how did you know? shouldn't have signed the book if you didn't want to be found out. I checked the glass book and noticed that the handwriting of the signature of this book and the glass on there quite similar. Why the words did you pretend to be Black's words? Had you writing to me, I would have given you invite myself. Ah, come on, it's Halloween. At night they wear masks and pretend to be someone monstrous. How could I pass the opportunity to play a child of a wicked creatures to such as Black's words? I might figure that trying to please the public in his situation is an uphill battle, so he just doesn't bother to do that and proposes that I go under his name, as well as an opportunity to play on my nerves. So what? Blackstone is actually some horror writer? What does this have to do with my wife and Lady Quintessence being poisoned? Right. Daphne, you are the one who wrote the book that heavily relies on the knowledge of whole Nightheart's Elysium works, yet you haven't brought it up at any point. Including Lady Quintessence started with theorizing regarding her hallucinations. How come? I guess it just slipped in my mind. Don't joke around with me. You've been silent because the person who poisoned the coffee was misrepresenting. Considering that the two of you know each other for a while now, she must have read your book as well. Meaning she knew about a flower and possibly having its real life counterpart. You recognize what's happening, and that's why you tagged along with me to look for servicemen to talk about that. Good theory, but not nearly enough evidence to support it. Oh, who cares at this point? Yes, I poisoned them. You little, I knew you were petty about you stopped so low as to poison my wife cause your own girlfriend died is just pathetic. I don't try to poison your wife, you constant idiot. You were the only one that poison was intended for. She just drank it by mistake. Oh, that does make more sense. Michelle, don't just agree with her. Oh, I won't have married you and I'm not being read to be poisoned by one of your competitors. That's just a part of the deal. Okay, they love each other. That's pretty partly of the love of. Why did you poison us? Because I'm sure that one of you killed the pumpkin. You think I will just stay on the sidelines and do nothing about it? This is preposterous. I had no ill intent towards her. Oh, please. You are the most two-faced person here. If she wasn't killed in your room, I will still suspect you. You need to explain why you suspect Miss Romeo. But why did you poison everyone else? I figured that if the police were to do tests, it would be suspicious for only Lady Quintessence and Miss Romero to have traces of Night at Elysium. So I added models to everyone's coffee. Every night. You are going to get sued. That's if you won't be in prison for murder before then. Enough. This is all nice, but where does it lead us? Well, yes, this little detour with the mystery of deranged dames and the dramatic games reveals that they were drugged, some more than others, as well as who drugged us. Does it lead us closer towards the figuring out any of the two murders? That's something I'm not really sure about, to be honest. Sometimes it's just too good to go with the flow of say what it lets. But then we are able to unravel what part of what has happened today, which means we'll have an easier time figuring out the rest. Okay, once again, what do we know? This man was killed someone with a half hour meat. During it, nearly everyone formed a pair, so each person can testify for each other's happy. Each leaves only laid quintessence unaccounted for. Not to mention that she is the one who diverted the flow of the investigation in the first place. You weren't actually accusing this lady of murder after you tried to cover up that I was poisoned, are you? It is a first time for everything. How stupid do you expect me to be to kill someone in my own room after there has already another murder in it? After the office meeting, in the window of time when servicemen's murdered, I have yet to reveal my discovery of the secret room. It's quite possible that I sat on someone while still thinking that no one else knew about the secret room, killed the serviceman and hid his body there, to then dispose of it later. No, that's just ridiculous. One small thing, the door to your room was closed, so a copy of my case is still somewhere out there. Anyone who found it could have closed it, except that I found the key to your room in serviceman's pocket. Too many coincidence for one night. Oh, please, the murderers must have killed serviceman in my room, hid his body in the second room, closed the door from inside, and then got out to the elevator entrance. No, it's impossible to use the elevator entrance as an exit to the height of the in space. The only way serviceman skill would be able to get out of its 82 late quintessence of purple down. Needing a key to corresponding room to close it behind them. Each pumpkin's body had a key on, and the servicemen have a key to Alice's home on them. With the only person who had the copy of Pumpkin's key having an alibi at the time of the murder. Well, for all I could know, the killer could have dropped the serviceman to the elevator access without entering the secret room itself beginning it. They would have get the body from the place of the murder all the way to the elevator into the highest part of it and then got it less what? 70 kilograms body 3 meters high, and they were not being spotted or leaving the trace of a body being dragged? Maybe not if there were two of them. You are not serious implication. Oh, sorry dear, but I'm back against the wall here. Do you think is it possible that the Romeo killed him during that period of time, hiding him on top of the elevator, somewhere in the shadow of the roof support? But the Romero to then move the body ladder in order to implicate me? He did take a trip to the third floor when coming off the magic in and Miss Roman collapsed. He could have climbed on the rough pop pathway and dropped serviceman's body to implicate Lady Quintessence should he and his wife repair the advance. we're just joking but think curious at this point. Well, there is a piece of evidence that can give us a better idea regarding his murder. A knife that we found in a bush. Which bush exactly? Only to the left from the hot entrance. Well, this is interesting. Do you know how many which one's window is locked with? Just in the corner between the entrance and the hotel's front side? I was told, but the window don't open. You are implying that we threw the knife out of the window? But even so, why hide the knife and why under the own window? Wouldn't it make more sense to just throw it in the nearly unreachable cliff at the base of the hotel? Too much trouble to only raise more suspicion in a scenario where the knife is found. If anything, the most logical window to dispose a knife that unsuspect what side of you may think is yours. So what? Serviceman's murder happened in a short time frame. I wouldn't have had time to go outside and plant the knife or throw fast enough to land especially on the homeless window for mine. No, there is one way. Pumpkin's body was on it for some time before it slid down. You could have used it to get towards double Trouble's window to then drop the blade from that part of the hotel. But the window don't open. Wait, that must be it. Homer must have gotten into my room from the window that was open since the start of the investigation. That way he could have closed the door from inside and then get to their own window. That must be it. Alice Trouble's window is broken. Wait, no, it can't be. It can't be. Fine. I can't go on like this. I have dragged my name through the dirt enough to win the embarrassment of defense. Helen? Yes, I killed servicemen, but only servicemen. We're listening. I haven't visited my grown until a bit before our first meeting. What reason would I have to go to do so at the time? We didn't know what the window from which Pumpkin fell out was mine and not the one. But when I was about to enter my room, I saw the door. So it was open, and inside was a serviceman doing something behind an open painting. I tried to glimpse at what he was doing until the wooden floor cracked, letting him know about my presence. In hindsight, it's possible that he was trying to get rid of some evidence. He panicked, and the next thing I remember was him trying to hit me with a vase. I grabbed a carving knife in self-defense. First thing crosses out, the second is throat. I didn't mean for him to die. I was just didn't want to repeat the fate that fell upon other Pumpkin. You think that Bill would attempt to harm you? A person he worked for more than a decade? Why didn't you tell me? Carefully trying to shift the suspicion onto you. So that if you marked the waters, it would be harder to prove that I was the one who killed him, even if not intentionally. Miss Crescent Moon, I swear I didn't do anything to Pumpkin. Considering serviceman's actions, it's highly possible that he found my lost key. Invited Miss Pumpkin into my room under some excuse and then killed her to put all the suspicion on me. Is that right? Excuse me? The ring? No? What? Again, you see, this is a knife from your room. So what's of it? There are knives in a lot of jack-o'-lantern. You said that you grabbed the knife as serviceman noticed you entering the room, and yet, instead of running away as he attacked you, you somehow made your way to the opposite side of the room and grabbed the knife before the serviceman was able to do anything with no sense of struggle in that part of the room itself. If anything, the vase that you started serviceman to use was closer to the entrance. Lady Quintessence intended to kill serviceman. She took the knife before the two of them met, and the vase was used by him self-defense. Helen? And I think I know why she tried to kill him. You see, Lady Quintessence alludes that she did intend to kill someone else tonight. In fact, someone who is still standing in this room. What's that supposed to be? You see, it's quite possible that trying to get rid of evidence was the only thing he intended to do in your room. Sudoku? I don't even think Sudoku. This. The cash bill stored over the years? Oh, Bobby, you are mistaken. None of this was stolen. It was payment. Ellen, say something. No comment? Why is that now? I tried to give you any information that might give you the police enough to work with. Put you behind bars? Well then, let me tell you how this night was supposed to play out. Prior to Old Bones Bobby used it to own Zoltan, with servicemen working with her every back then, so the two of you knew each other quite well. You knew that after working here for more than 20 years, he wanted to turn his life around. But how could he? He never made enough to afford to move someone else. A free room for his staff was too good to just let go of him his situation. You proposed that deal, and that he couldn't say no to. Kill and you get money. Fast forward this tonight when your little arrangement was supposed to play out, and before you know it, you were a scream come from the terrace. A body is found, but it wasn't the body of the person you are expecting. It was Pumpkin. But how come it wasn't what you agreed upon? You couldn't confront servicemen in front of us, so you left it with double troubles as an excuse to later might be with him. And when you did it, you were sure that he was the owner with much have killed Pumpkin. It was too much of a coincidence. You see him trying to find the money that was meant to be in the secret room, so you confront him. And everything plays out just about how you described, with the exception of you already being ready to kill him. It's all nice little theory. You have been back there, but a huge stack of cash can't be the only evidence you have for that. Well then, Whether do you want to take a look of this? Is it supposed to be addressed to me? I found it in the second compartment of Lady Quintessence's album. And if you have any doubts about the author of this card, I recommend you to compare it with this. It's Lady Quintessence's handwriting. I have nothing to say in tears in my mouth. Did you try to kill my husband? Why? As far as I can say, the reason is simple. Money. What? They did propose to be one of the cafes placed in one of her hotels, didn't she? Miss Romero was the face of our company. After he died, your company would face at least some kind of financial trouble. Give it just a bit of time and Lady Quintessence would propose it. I put more and more of your establishments for a much less price. All of that just to make me sell a bunch of coffee chain places? You're a businesswoman, just like me, Michelle. You know how it works. Can we rest in here until the police get here? I'll go look for a rope. Go on. We're just giving more of a lure to play around with. I swear, I'm gonna kill her. This is why you invented Crescent Moon, Pumpkin, and every black sword. To create as many suspects who might have had a motivation to kill Mr. Romero. That's as if he was considered to be killed at last. This is why the chains to the basement were just laying in the ground. You agreed with servicemen to incapacitate him in the middle of the night, get him out of the back, and throw him down the cliff. At the best, it would look like an accident. I found the rope. Do we really need to do this? Yeah, no chance we are trusting you with much as moving until the police comes around. So what? Bill killed Pumpkin while trying to steal from her, while Lady Quintessence killed Bill for doing that? Hard to tell. Feels like I'm missing something, but can't put the finger on it yet. Don't know how about you, Al, but I need to take a break from this out. After I agreed on that. We'll let you know if I find anything. I need a little of water. This doesn't make sense. I even know ever since I was teen. Could never imagine that he still can't be sure that serviceman was the one who killed her, especially when we know for certain the late Quintessence was the one who killed him. I don't believe that Bill would be capable to murder anyone, let alone Miss Pumpkin. Say that to him agreeing to kill Miss Romero. There is something I've been considering to tell you, Miss Crescent Moon. No, when Native Pumpkin or Bill with us, I feel like that you deserve to know. It's about the last time you and Miss Pumpkin visited the place and how I've stumbled on something. I was walking past a window overlooking the yard in front of the hotel. As I have not said, Miss Pumpkin landed at the edge of the cliff. Excuse me? Back then, there wasn't a fence there. It was just standing at the very edge of it. I was about to run down, fearing the worst, but I was about to do so, I saw Bill come towards her. They are prepared to talk with each other. A few minutes later, Bill walked out of my view, leaving Pumpkin alone where she was. After she stepped away from the edge. I've never asked either of them about it. I know none of them are here to tell us what happened that evening. But you can know about it? You told me about that night a couple of months ago. I won't go with details, but yeah, she had her problems. All of us do. And you've still decided to take an invitation to this party despite that? Kazi, this is one of those cases which only should better approached with tact. No, that's fair. I had my reservations about it, but Pumpkin assured me that everything would be alright. I should say, didn't look like he hoped. Maybe if I didn't say the behind to chat with guests after our conversation with Double Trouble, he wouldn't have left the party room on her home. Maybe she would still be here. You can't let yourself get stuck in the trappings of that kind of thinking. We knew each other for 14 years. I told I had a friend with you. I cannot believe you would just attempt to kill my husband after that. Darling, I've allegedly killed Bill, the safest man who I knew for more than 15 years. At the part about your husband not being revealed, you would have pretended to sympathize with me by going through such a traumatic experience. Please spare me with your crocodile tears. Only reason you ever stomached me was cause I was convenient for you. I confident in you when my mother died. Or was that in any way performative? I didn't say performative, I said convenient. And so that was that. The only reason you come crying to me is because you had no one and would listen to what you had to say. Don't you ever slap. Hell, why did you stop at just one slap? I'm sure a white boy like you wanted to get an excuse to do so far wild, don't you? What is that supposed to? Go figure, your wife is a very good judge of character, given how blind she was about me. How can I tell how much she's miserable to you? I had enough of it. I hate you, whatever you come. As after this that ends, it won't be enough for you. Oh dear, you are an entrepreneur just like me. You should know that there is never enough of anything. Well, did you blend in nicely enough? Are you comfortable with you? Not by any means, my dear. Just have to push enough buttons to make them do something that might lowers. You have a pleasant time playing around it. Luckily for me, I'm shade involved in all this, as well as everyone being affected by hallucinogen will make this case quite unreliable. So I guess I have to send you a Miss Crescent Moon my bonjours for that. Acting like that will save you from the sentence possibly murdering. So you are being noisy enough to figure out that I killed Bill. But you really stop now when you can push the blame as to what happened with Pumpkin on me? You know that it doesn't make sense for me to be the one who killed her. So why don't we end this charade and get to the bottom of who did? Okay, let's get it. Wait. I think we have everything we need. To unravel what happened this night. What are you talking about? Oh, blood. Didn't we uncover that late quintessence was the one behind the murders? Either she or serviceman who was killed by her hand? Yeah, it's not like we have any more evidence to reach any conclusions with. My bet's on Lady E. We have only suspicions towards Bill being a killer while knowing for sure that at least one person tonight. Poor Bobby, I always learn to house the most deceptively apparent unsafe options. Live a little, do I look like a kind of lady to allegedly stab a couple of folks in the back in the same evening? Shut up. Well, Casey, you were quite spot on for it's only fair to let you. Yes, to what you have to say now. Well, thank you for giving me stage. It's true we don't have any new evidence, and from the first look of things, everything seems clear. It Lady Key or serviceman killed Pumpkin, with the first kill second later. But there's like the detail we have averted the very first time. Why did Pumpkin's body end up on the roof on the Lady Quintessence window? To hide it? Alright, after the serviceman's murder, we can say for certain that she knew about the secret room behind the painting because that's where she hid him. Miggy just have as well asked me about it. Just enjoy hearing myself think much more than you talking. But that's strange. With her knowing about the secret room, it's very unlikely that she would choose to just throw Pumpkin on the roof. That would make it too easy to find, as we are able to tell from the first experience. So, in other words, it's very likely that whoever killed Pumpkin didn't know about the secret room. But wait, didn't we conclude that serviceman was the one who stole Crescent Moon's wedding ring and the money that Lady Quintessence kept in the secret room to pay him for the murder of Mr. Double Trouble? While there is some theories we can come up with regarding the performance, the money was definitely in the secret room. The only way he could have gotten this is by getting inside it. Well, we still cannot be sure where the money was when servicemen found them, right? We all know that they are there at some point. They can we be sure that Pumpkin's key wasn't stolen and given back to her between when she was killed and when we found her body. We proposed that Bill what? Killed Miss Pumpkin, got her key to them, opened her room with it, steal the wedding ring, putting the key back to her pocket and only then start disposing the body? Yeah, while it's good to question the basics, I think this will be us reaching out, meaning we knew about the secret room. Yes, genius. But wait, does it mean that Oracle Pumpkin didn't know about the secret room? Well, isn't it something? Bet you didn't want to hear that when asking Shade to perform her little play right Romero. No, we can say for certain that Pumpkin's killer knew about the secret room. What proof the Pumpkin killer knew about the secret room? The coffee stain proves that not only did the pumpkin killers knew about the secret room, but also that during her murder the entrance to Lady Quintessence's room was opened. So does it mean that we are back to square one? Is it a Lady Quintessence or serviceman? Sorry, sweetie, but your friendly shadow has a point. The secret room was open during Pumpkin's murder, which doesn't mean that us two were the only ones aware of it. We should explain why, despite knowing about the secret room, the murderer didn't decide to hide the Pumpkin's body there. They are putting suspicion on Lady Quintessence. It was hard to solve the idea of Bill doing that because he would have to know that Lady Quintessence would rat out his involvement in the planned murder of Miss Double Trouble. But if it was someone else who knew about the secret room, well, that would make so much more sense. Do you have any ideas as to who might have been aware of it before you told the rest of us about it? Well, the way I knew about the secret room was because I used it to own this hotel just for a couple of years. My dear Bob over there had it in his care for a decade by now. So you are saying that Bob might be the one who knew about the secret room? Yes, dear. You are thinking. The thing that I'm saying is that thing that is being said. Try to keep up. I'm not gonna share everything for you, understand? Well, Bob, did you know about it? I actually didn't. These hotel's last interior renovations were made under Lady Quintessence's leadership, which is how both she and Bill must have found about it. Can't believe that beginning Shakespeare has promised useful to you. It's still 10 years, how could you not stumble onto it during that time? Well, Bill is the one who would usually be on cleaning dirty, so I never properly investigated most of the main numbered rooms we have to offer. Let alone climb on the elevator's cage, nothing only to do searching. My bones would break to 10 pieces of shattered glass if we were to do that. Regardless, or even if Bobby knew about the secret room, there is something that's been bugging me for some time. Why did Pumpkin get killed in Lady Quintessence? To incriminate me? Yes, but why not kill her somewhere else and only move to what? Well, we didn't find any blood outside of the spot the roof it was dropped on. Her sweater observed a lot of it, so we cannot really be sure why she was killed. Not sure, but we have a lot of things point to how Pumpkin being killed there. Pumpkin has tracks of coffee has leaves, split poop in the floor of Alice's room, and more coffee is both in the wall of framing of the wall inside the secret room. So what? Not only was she clean in that room, but she was also just casually drinking coffee there with the secret room being open? What do you think, doesn't it? She was stabbed in the back. There isn't enough room to run all the while carrying a drink in her hand. Only natural to assume that she dropped her coffee in the moment she was stabbed. And I think all of you know what that means. She twisted where I told her. I think I know who killed Pumpkin. It was you, Miss Crescent, was it? What? I think you are breaking the wrong tree here, fella. Is that so? We know that Pumpkin was murdered by someone she would trust enough to follow them into a crescent room, into a secret room, and then Latte to her back to them. Well, who would she trust more than her own fiancé? We're talking about trusted enough to go along with them, not the most trusted. And even then, you were there when we opened Pumpkin's room. Can you really say that she trusted me, considering that she didn't ever give me a key to her number? And that's the thing. I think that's what led you to her murder. What? You are not seriously telling me that I killed her because she didn't give me a key to her home? No, I don't think it was the reason, but I think that is what led you to do that. What? Listen, let's do a simple narrowing down of our suspects. For someone to access the secret room, they have to either go through Lady Quintessence's room or the passage on the roof, which they would have to climb the elevators from wall, knowing that it was there in the first place to begin with. We have discussed how it doesn't make sense in either Lady Quintessence or Serviceman to have killed Pumpkin, and why both of them have each of the only case to lead Quintessence's room. We can cross out the possibility of an entrance there to be the entry point, leaving only the passage from the elevator. While we might suspect Bobby to have known about the secret room, his age won't allow him to climb all the way up and jump 2 meters up. Either of double troubles would be too suspicious for her to decide not only to follow but also to her back one thing. And finally, oh, what about you? How can I trust that a paranormal being who can traverse shadows that disgrace the lawns of and not just come up with his charades of a murder mystery, but they only entertain used to visit his hotel since childhood, right? What? You said yourself, a kid stuff in your hotel whose main point is to relax and escape the troubles that wait outside. Doesn't seem like there is a much to do, does it? Would it be so there to propose that you have more than enough time and curious as to just climb the frame of the elevator, finish the secret room back then? And what, you want to say that she would jump 2 meters down the only hole not getting a sprained ankle? What? That's how you got it all the way back in the day, isn't it? That's not more than speculation. And yet, there are more things pointing towards you. So what, you think I crawled into the secret room and they invited Pumpkin to go with me into Lady Quintessence's room while I just stabbed her because of what? Getting mad at her for not sharing a room with me? Something like that. That's absurd. No, you're just making it sound like that because we don't know the motive behind it yet. What possible motive could there be for me to do something like that? You wonder that myself. I find your logic a bit contradictory. We know that the knife in Pumpkin's body was the one that Aliquid and servicemen prepared to murder Mr. Double Trouble. So, because the murder weapon wasn't prepared in advance, if we will still go with a line of thinking that Nathan Aliquid or servicemen would be reasonable candidates, when it would mean that the murder wasn't premeditated. Or at least not until the murder stumbled on the weapon. I didn't think that Julia would just sneak in the secret room for whoever knows what reasons, in the knife and be like, "Hey love, come here, look at this cool painting," and stab her in the back. Exactly. But unless there was something that changed her initial reason for sneaking in the secret room. What are you talking about? Once someone drops from the roof place in the secret room, they can exit the hallway only touching go. Just a second. Glass of my water. Once someone drops from the roof into in the secret room, they can exit to the wall hallway only to either Pumpkin's or my room's door. So what would happen if both rooms had someone out there? She would have to wait for one of you to leave, and while she waited, she would be able to listen to either one of you specifically or to me and serviceman. What was it to stupid man? The two of us had a little chat, and while I cannot confirm exactly what we talked about, I think some of you know where it is going. You were scheming my murder. Darling, I think you forgot to add allegedly right there. Would it be awkward to chat without that lit addition? And what, instead of telling anyone about it, she just killed Pumpkin? Where is the logic in any of this? I mean, I see what she's trying to say. Let's go into this thinking that Miss Crescent wanted Pumpkin dead, but not wanting to kill her. What in the world are you talking about? As it is, you cannot find Rosalind, and instead you are making it up? Your girlfriend is dead and you all accuse me of killing her with nothing but baseless theories? I think you prefer to stay quiet now, so that your silence during our conversation about your poison and monument you evermore. What are you talking about? Oh, don't worry, we got that. Bob, continue. Those comments regarding the story of Pumpkin nearly jumping off the cliff a couple of years back rubbed me the wrong way. You knew about Pumpkin's experience with this opening. At best, it's just negligence, but at worst, can we really be sure that part of the reason as to why you took on the invitation was in hopes of that experience to repeat? How can you say something as heartless as that? If that was the case, would it be that when Pumpkin left the party, from You will not have a key decided to check on her room through the secret passage, which made you stumble on the knife. On Monday, have a late quintessence come to the room after talking with servicemen about the planned murder of my husband, overhearing the fact that if there was any suspicion of foul play, as she pumpkin sepulchre, who at the time was believed to be Backsword or Shade, would be the first ones the police would have their eyes on. Of course, that could have easily been prevented with a simple accusation, but that might have negatively affected your reputation if you weren't able to prove it. Then right? You deplored taking words back. I don't think that his refusal would be something as insignificant as a reputation. You are saying that's only because you don't know her well enough. If we're gonna go with the theory that she wanted Pumpkin to die, but not necessarily murder her, then stumbling on a murder scam in the process would be the second best thing to her outside of a scenario where Pumpkin would successfully get away with what she attempted a couple of years ago. When then investigation would start, the police would start with the most obvious leads. I would become committed in Lady Quintess's room, but hidden under the window, murder weapon being prepared by servicemen and Alec, dash with stolen valuable stuff hidden somewhere. The serviceman would be the first suspect, and any other loose tweet left from the light up planned murder of Miss Double Trouble. So she took the opportunity that presented itself to her. No, I wouldn't do something like that. Why are you trying to set me up something I didn't do? Guess it's time to move to the poison. Huh? What about it? You already know that Julia died different doses of Nightshade Elysium to your brothers after they found the body. Suspect either Mr. Double Trouble or Lady Quintessence. Being right when it comes to the letter. That's the thing, we moved from it so fast that we didn't look in the details. Meaning, the time of it all, the giving reason for why Crescent Moon did so was her recreation to Pumpkin's death, which makes you think, when would she ever had an opportunity to do that? What? That's true. After seeing the body, all of you were in single group, with you being in the center of the attention, as you were the one who had closest relationship with Pumpkin. No way you could have poisoned anyone since then. Then everyone spared me left the party room. If anyone came along, I would have noticed them, especially with the elevator sound. Me and my husband spent the rest of our free time before our first discussion in our chambers, but it would be impossible for anyone to sneak in unnoticed. Okay. And you were still drinking from the same cup as you did before during the entirety of that conversation. Julia, when did you poison them? Okay, maybe my justification for the poison wasn't genuine. I intended to poison Miss Romero from the very beginning, and this evening, Pumpkin surprised him. That was an excuse I gave him when being found out. What are you talking about? After first met here, I slipped some of the grinded Nightshade Nightingale's Elysium into into a cup that I told servicemen would serve to double trouble, which ended up coming towards late quintessence, with my second attempt ending up in Mrs. Romero's hands. When would you ever poison the waters with regular petals then? Like before the discovery of Pumpkin's body, while I not everyone has returned yet, I do pet some pets in Aldington. So what? You just decided to poison someone for no good reason? When would you ever have time to grind the falling into dust? I did it before I arrived in the hotel. Yeah, that's right. Where did you get the flowers needed for that name? Only resort and how to such a man have license to use it. I have been here before, haven't I? Julia, do you hear yourself? Do you want to say that the last time you have been to this hotel a couple of years ago, you took some of Nagshad's lesion, didn't it at those, waiting until this night? Come to this hotel with your girlfriend that had suicide, who had a suicidal episode the last time she was here, poisoned Lady Quintessence and Mrs. Romero, while attempting to do that to Miss Romero, and only possible time frame when you would be able to do that. And most of your night away from your girlfriend, who didn't felt like even give you a key to her room, with her letter being found that with circumstances where you are known, where you are one of the most likely suspects. When we look past a literal planned murder that everyone who knew about script about the secret room would have used to cover the most likely leads towards themselves. And oh, want to know? There are reasons to believe that you did know about the room. What a surprise! Several, you've known me for years. Do you really think I would do something like that? I don't know. Never would have imagined that you would plan poison anyone. And having the best case scenario, I did something that you have undeniably done. How are you? I don't know. I thought that the way I felt right now would change when the police would take care of you, but I don't between it. Including my best friend, a fiance. I lied to protect her when I realized that she poisoned Lady Key, you and Mrs. Double Trouble. All the while, I not even talking a minute to think about the implications behind what she did. I was a fool. I wish our first meeting would have transpired under better circumstances. If you need an emotional space good to vent your frustrations, I wouldn't meet if that was me. No, I do not involve yourself into this. I would have most likely lived the rest of my life unbeknownst to the truth. If you have helped me more than enough. If anything, I'm the one at fault for everything that has been done to me. Had I not to this thing to each other, Pumpkin would be still with us. You can't let yourself get stuck in the trappings of that kind of thinking. What advice from my idiot just hey, sorry for interrupting, are but we were on our way home. You arrived here with Pumpkin and Crescent Moon, didn't you? we can give you a lift back the city if you don't mind. Right, thanks. Excuse me. Excuse my self-pitying. For what's the worth, Matthew was in the best part of his night. That's my number. Hope that we'll cross our paths on the best circumstances more. Dad, I couldn't sleep. That's understandable. Have enough fun. Oh, one more on that sofa of yours. Sure. Close your eyes. I don't want to sleep. A few seconds. Fine. Yeah. Da epílogo. So, where the tablet Julia that Seth was telling me about? Yeah, sorry. Are you feeling alright? Yeah, just tired. The last couple of months, it's been my battling state of existence. Oh, if you want, we can move this meeting for later. Kind of late for that, isn't it? Yeah, somewhat. Listen, I know Sir Sheffield told you I was looking for a barista, but I couldn't find one already by the point they arranged this meetup. I'm fine with that. Pep was saying that the job part would be a good excuse to get to know someone new. Well, if that's so, then it's good to get to know you. Bethany, right? That works. But well, then would you like a drink? Don't think I have missed those such festival parties before. Please don't meet the audience. The only reason I haven't gone to this is because my financial advisor says that it would be better to have the local hierarchy at least know about my existence. Well, if you're interested, maybe we can give them a show in the form of a little dance. I would be glad to, but actually, I don't know how to dance. Actually, neither do I. I don't know why I even said that. Please forget that. They have karaoke too. So cute. Why? Have you seen the looks on their faces? That was amazing. Julia? Yeah? Why are you back? One of the purpose of completely hotel mothers has gone missing from a bathroom. Not guilty. Very good. What is this? So she made her way out of her own mess. So wonderful. You have sent me a letter instead. So, alright, you like to see the reaction of your audience, don't you? Well, I won't give you the pleasure of witnessing my song. This was from a wiki. As the article come out, journalists were able to dig up some dangerous calls she made after her disappearance to a few of her associates. They sounded bizarre. It seems like she's been traveling all over the place for some reason. At first, It was true that she was just trying to escape the house arrest that was conditioned for her not guilty verdict. But now I'm not so sure how to say what really happened. So what does that have to do with me? Did anything strange happen to you from that night? Hey, there's a jump. What's that, pal? Why did you really come here? I wanted to talk. I noticed between us having been the same since, but I can't just sit by me not reading to you. I don't know what you expect me here for me. You heard the jury. Nothing that I do for now, you change that. Up, back straight, look at me. You haven't done what they think you did, and if they made you believe you actually did it, then those who are did that by your hand deserved was what was come to them. What? You are my doubt, not your chance that. Not your chance the fact I love you. Please just don't have talked about it. Please just don't have talked about it. I cannot give you what you are looking for. Whatever this thing that we have right now is working. Why shouldn't anything? You've been the most stable part of my life ever since my gun was passing. I don't want to rock the boat while they rock me so. Oh, she proposed it. And then let's reject. I thought that by this point things would be different, but of course, why would they? I won't talk about the Julie I used to know when she spoke. And when I speak with you, it's like all I see is a stranger. Just talk to me. I don't want to give up on you, but the more we talk, the harder it is for me to carry the same sentiment. Just tell me why. I know I didn't think she loved me. Did you love her? It's complicated. Yes. Or at last I did it at first. But it's been so long since I've told her how I feel that I can't even her what love is anymore. Our relationship was complicated. Why did you just break up with her? I tried, but things have gotten out of hand way too quickly by then. Please just give me one more chance. Oh, she didn't want to marry, but didn't want to break up. Okay. Actions for what? At making whatever that we are going to work? Beth, all I need is an answer for a simple question. Do you love me or do you not? It's just as I thought. When did that happen? You're the winter solstice 2 years ago. And yet, both of you looked quite happy that day. As I've said, things become more complicated than ever wanted them to be. I believe we have big brightness from your faith in the shadow, huh? So could the crap. or cook the crab. So what? You just played it out for the poop? That was a part of it, yes. The formation of our relationship was seen by so many eyes. Eyes of those whose words alone would give me the ability to go further than I could have on my own. This changes second person. I told all of my youth I would uphold the romanticized ideals of independence that you bestowed upon me. Yet, when I was thrust in the real world, nearly all my attempts would be all but futile. And then I was contacted by the Black Sword. And once in my life, just once, as I was able to make something of myself. I want to be where I was without the help of others. I want to be where I am and I not yearning for the help of others. Well, let's look on the bright side. Now, when we are not longer together and it's all just an act, like we got back the real early stage of our relationship. Oh my gosh. So, we both. These two girls enjoy each other's company. Wouldn't that be nice? And that was nearly 2 years ago. Quite a long child to be played. And I of what? To make your way among some Zimbabwe aristocrats? Make my way among some Zimbabwe aristocrats. It's so nice to have a good place in your town that hasn't been tortured by the Homero's great hands. They have so much capital and they yet can't ever add in good choice to the menus. Working them isn't much better. My girlfriend has been constant complaining, also frequently of work environments they had for years. Your partner works for them? How come? Oh, well, you know, I am a relatively small business woman, and she was looking for a job and didn't have any opportunities for her for years by now. I will see, please keep this just between us, but I've been preparing to employ her right before it is our turn. Oh well, this lost to let someone like your partner leap away from the grasp. And what wonderful time to have a bond to last so much longer in such a busy season. You left her to do one of those other drawings on top of the coffee with hearts and little faces on them. No dish is too good without those. Homers are so stingy, they don't see how much little stuff like that matter for the proper imagines and experience. Beth knows how to do that. My whole little cafe will run well known with her behind the counter. But you want me to come work for you after all this time? Why? You said yourself that you had to work under the Homeros, didn't you? Sorry, I wasn't the one who was afraid getting closer when it mattered the most. No, I just want to salvage as much happiness and control over my life as I can have after all this. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. I just want to go out for it all tonight. Hey Jules, I could Really use someone to talk right now. Are you even there? What in the... Okay, so what is all about? We should consult tonight's plan. Are you out of your mind? The black sword and the shade? Perhaps you eat them up as suspect. You did. Point fingers. The police will finish the paperwork. You don't need suspects. The whole point was, and the reason I agreed to this is that it would look like an accident. Just some guy who decided to go out for the night smoking, sleeping, and falling to his death into the sharp spikes at the very bottom of the ravine. But until you start thinking of foreplay, this could get worse. No, if you will be careful. Regardless, it's too late to back out now. We're at your first part. Sorry. Where got your first part of the payment and we need to stop with this meaning, you can take the second alongside the knife to do that. Try to pull a fast one on me and you know what happened to you. Do you have it clear? Yes, Miss Quintessence. Then go and enjoy the party. I will join you soon. Wait, that's broken. Please don't home. I should just leave and pretend I have seen it. Just leave. Leave. Why won't you leave? Julius, what are you doing here? Wait, it's that. So you would be interested to see this. Oh, how long do you know about it? For a while. But our last visit did give me much opportunity to bring it up. Right. So do you want to see the best visitor has to offer while there's no one here? Not gonna lie, I expect something more lustrous than this. And let's open the windows in this one. It's quite a good view. Listen, there's something I just wanted to talk to you about. No, wait. She asked if love me or not, and couldn't have given a response. But okay, he was going to propose before the murder. He was proposing during the murder. Oh my gosh. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, she was going to propose. Yeah, Julius. Oh, serviceman, bring us more coffee. How is your evening going so far? There wasn't much to do ever since most of the other guests have gone away. You? Well, you know, things in my ways to paint away the monotony of the days. And how is Bethany? I've seen her since she left the party. Seems like she's going to sleep or just isn't mais não. The party may be have quieted down, but isn't over yet. Who knows? Maybe she's joining us after all. Maybe. Oh. Been a while since the two of you were in the same bed overnight. It's strange to say, but it seems like the most intimate the two of you have been since the early days of our relationship. I'm certain. I know you might be a bit disappointed in the whole killing you thing, but it won't bite. I was glad to finally be done with it all. After all you had put me through, didn't accept the satisfaction of putting a blade through your heart. We set the mark somewhere out there. It's hard to go into stuff blindly, but that's nothing new for each of you. So please, just leave. Leave me already. I beg you. I beg you. Oh. Okay. Only a bizarre number of appearances out of the world, Helen Key, the alleged perpetrator of the Tranquil Hotel murders, was found dead on top of an abandoned building, closed off roof. The chaos of that as dehydrated, following the death of Major Warner. Intense hotels have been brought up by the homeowner. Bow. Okay, that was a lot. I like it. Was very surprising. Second murder, the second murder, because was interesting because there is hadn't the jump between there is the clues and the answer is not on the clues, is something else. No, was very good, very well writing the structure, and yeah, some of the conversations was funny because it was so bad it was funny, but it was interesting. I thank God it was metric system, because if he started talking about inches, feet, and something else, I was just going to dissociate and going, wait, what this means? And it is way more than 2 hours. I'm sleepy, I'm tired, but just because I was hoping to be done 1 hour ago. But very good. I like it. See you someday.